morning, fellow Ambazonians. Shabbat Shalom. Today, na Saturday, number 30 day for this number 7 month for this year, 2022. My name na Capo Daniel. I am the Deputy Defense Chief and the spokesman of the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King, una own countryman. Wanna welcome to our daily podcast. This one na a program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una facts-based analysis for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, the independence of Ambazonia. Good people of Ambazonia. The president of the Ambazonian Governing Council, he then put out a major emergency message for address the issue of the 1 month lockdown we did for this coming month for August. It is start on the 2nd day for August. But before that, we go for womb as the Mbororo vigilante group they then launch another provocative attack again against the people them for inside womb for womb center, killing 2. The population, the for Angem, for whom them be in disarray, them be shocked, them be beyond consolation, as 2 days ago they done protest against the killing of 4 other innocent civilians. Them will be then inform the people them for inside whom say the Cameroon occupation forces they no go help them. They know very well say that them be behind this vigilante group for these Mbororo people. They know very well say this attack against the people them for inside womb center. Now I hijack La Republic, it want hijack them for hold them hostage until they go surrender their will for live free as Ambazonian. This have nothing to do with communal violence, even though the population they be assured we say they no go march again, go for the colonial DOE office for go ask for help. Still, the fact say the march for center, La Republic, their occupation forces that they come around them, it is issue say what people then get a long way for understand the reality of their being. We are facing an existential threat against our livelihood, against our own very life and survival. For whom, if those Cameroon occupation military them, they be actually been for help our people them for whom. Yesterday, the for that march go up for the camp, for the place where that Mbororo vigilante group them be hold up, they for go arrest them because they know exactly the people them where they kill people them for inside womb. No, they did not. Instead, the Mbororo people them they don't attack again, kill 2 of our people them for inside womb. Why? They want make the people them for womb. They rise up against the Mbororo people them as a whole. They try for generate communal violence as a way for justify Cameroon military presence and for bring back Cameroon their agents the way they don't run womb go for inside Yaoundé. They need the people them for whom for be angry against the Mbororo people as a whole. They need the Mbororo people as a whole for be in a state of confusion and lack of trust with the people them for whom, so that La Republic they go benefit, the people for whom go forget about their freedom, and then they go now begin accept Cameroon their protection against an insecurity when at the same Cameroon military they don't set them up. We get now only one solution for the people for whom. Make all man join the Ambazonian Defense Forces them. We go train una up. We go target only the vigilante group them where they carry out this attack. We want for work also with our Mbororo people them. For inside whom for them. For isolate this individual them, expose them and provide intelligence for we for decapitate this cancer where La Republic then bring up amongst we. We must get clarity. We must remain calm. And we must not fall in the anger of the enemy, like the people in Mavas, like the people in Nwa, like the people even in Kambe, where they succeeded. We have learned our lessons. We must know the people behind this struggle, in the people of Njirum, that we know the same case they have instigated this communal violence using paid and hired so-called Cameroon vigilante groups to kill innocent people and provoke the population and generate despair, confusion, so that the people will turn back to the enemy, to the devil, La Republic, for help. This will not happen. They have failed before, they will fail again. We are not the Bamilekes and the Basa people were misled by such tactics. It will not work. It will fail. We can assure our people in whom the perpetrators of these crimes against the innocent civilians who have been slaughtered will all be hunted down like game and smashed. All of them will be identified eventually, and all of them will pay their price, including the enablers who are behind this thing, who will come around and pretend and put their face in front to ask for Cameroon presence. We have taken note about the traditional ruler who is playing this role, and we are sending a warning to him. Nobody that kills or enable the killing of an innocent Ambazonian life will survive or hide behind political cover-ups and La République du Cameroon to stay one day in Ambazonia. Nobody. Just because you're a traditional ruler does not give you the rights to work with the enemy to kill your own people and come and pretend in front of them that you want to help them by calling La République du Cameroon to come there as though our people are stupid. They are not stupid. They know exactly what is going on. If they have been afraid to speak out, they have another generation of them who are out of the country who will speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. And that is exactly what is going to happen. For inside Bamenda, the capital of our resistance, La République du Cameroon, they be disarm one of our bombs will be planted for inside Bamenda, as we then tell our people would not inject the IED attacks inside urban area. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, our Bamenda Brigade, it be plant one bomb for inside Bamenda. Unfortunately, La République du Cameroon, their terrorist occupation forces, they be tipped off and they can disarm the bomb for inside Mobile Nkwen. It will be targeted, the bomb will be for target a specific unit for patrol for Cameroon military, and we always make sure get no civilian casualty. We take our time, we'll be professional, and our people they meet and understand. So even though we use bombs and explosive, we'll make sure there will be no collateral damages to our people, and our people they will always be engaged and always be in our consideration in such attacks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to the leader of our war of liberation, the very major statements made by Dr. Chuayaba to adjust the lockdown on August is as follows. Listen.
As has been put forward, this is an emergency statement from my office. The leadership of the Amazonian Defense Forces reached out to me a couple of weeks ago that they intend to lock the Amazonian territory for a month. I asked for a justification. We have spoken about that justification for almost 2 weeks. They have good reasons. But these reasons, however justifiable, violate the fundamental principles guiding the Amazonian Governing Council, that lockdowns should not be overbearing to our population, lockdowns should not be overextended, that provides the enemy the ability to operate with impunity. I have received hundreds and hundreds of messages from our people, from other groups, including the consortium, about the longevity. I have had tons of meetings with my executive, the generals on the ground. It has been a talk of war. But today I can tell the Amazonian people that the lockdown is going to begin on Tuesday, the 2nd, and it will end on Friday.
So, now the message that the lockdown for August, it will start on the 2nd of August and it will end for Friday. Make all money take notice. There will be an adjustment for the lockdown. It will start for 2nd of August, it will end for Friday.
The leadership of the Ambazonian Defense Forces should use this period in the way they want. I will address the Amazonian people on Saturday next week if I receive another request for extension. But it will depend on what happens between Tuesday and Friday.
So there could be a review of the Ambazonian Governing Council, whether the lockdown it will continue after 1 week, but the lockdown, it go then for 1 week. It go start on the 2nd of August and it go end for Friday that same month. And then they go get a meeting where they go address the Ambazonian people if it go continue. But lockdown, it go there for 1 month, for 1 week for that August. And then the decision whether it go continue or not, it go be made on that Saturday. So that lockdown make all money prepare itself. It could be for 1 week.
I am not a big fan of lockdowns. But the justification for this lockdown, the ADF commanders on the ground have never called for a lockdown. This is the first time they all came to me and explained themselves why they need to lock the territory down. And the reasons were justified. But I think we also have to listen to our people. We have to listen to the people. I've listened in the past week. And I know it's difficult. I don't underestimate your sacrifices. But my people, they retransferred for 30 years. The South Africans for close to 70. The Palestinians have been fighting for more than 50. And Ambazonians must be brave. We cannot be demonstrating weakness all the time. We cannot be complaining all the time. The difficulties we face as Ambazonians on the ground is not as a result of our forces. It's as a result of the occupation. There are infractions committed by our forces, which we are working all the time to make sure we can address. But the burden on our people has been imposed by an illegal regime of occupation that has used impunity, burning down of villages, war crimes, and genocide as political instruments of control.
The leader of our war of liberation, he also passed out certain orders, especially for the great state of Lebialem, banning all Catholic activities, Catholic Church activities.
We are suspending the activities of the Catholic mission in Lebialem for the next 6 months. The Catholic mission in Lebialem has been enabling the colonial system, has been enabling them in ensuring their entrenchment in Lebialem, and the deception and manipulation of vulnerable and gullible Ambazonians to raise the white flag and surrender. We will be communicating this to the leadership of the Catholic mission within Ambazonia and the Vatican. The activities of the Catholic mission in Lebialem is suspended for the next 6 months. And we are going to send forces in to ensure that this suspension is enforced. Any institution or individual who enables, collaborates, is complicit with the regime of colonialism and its crime of genocide in Ambazonia will meet the full force of the Ambazonian people.
All Catholic churches, all Catholic priests in Lebialem are ordered to hereby leave Lebialem as a result of their activity to assist the Cameroon military and provide direct material support to disarm Ambazonian forces and facilitate Cameroon military activities in the great state of Lebialem. All Catholic priests should vacate Lebialem with immediate effect. This order will be enforced. The leader also talked about the recruitment of Ambazonians and the training of all Ambazonian male in combat tactics. All Ambazonian above 21-year-old will and must receive training to operate military weapons and to be ready for war. This does not necessarily mean that we expect all of them to join the forces or other armed group across our territory, but every male who is of fighting age must receive basic training for self-defense. This is very crucial.
New policy for obligatory enrollment into our defense forces. every Ambazonian above the age of 20 must learn how to operate an assault rifle. Once you complete the training, which may take a week, you will be issued with a notification. If you are
Ambazonians should revive their spirit. Coming August, we need more and more intelligence officers to create a vast network that covers all our territory. My office also will be putting forth a recruitment for intelligence officer across Ambazonia. Every volunteer should line up and look for a way to save your country. It is a time of war. We need to be in a war mindset. We need to know the enemy and stop dining and whining with the enemy and know them for who they are. They are an existential threat against our people, against our survival, against our livelihood, and we must take this responsibility to defend, to protect, and to liberate as seriously as it comes. Capo Daniel, signing off.